We're going to do two examples of implicit differentiation here. We're going to go pretty quickly with this. And just as a note, if we ever get dx over dx, that's equal to 1. So we're not going to count that. So we're just not going to write it out to make it simple. So let's take the derivative of each part, and then we'll figure out what that is. So for this one, we got 3x squared. For this one, we got a product rule, so we get derivative of the first times the second, and then derivative of the second times the first. So we get y plus x dy over dx, and then plus 2y, or not squared, just 2y times dy dx. That's all equal to 0. So if we simplify this, we get 3x squared minus y minus x dy over dx plus 2y dy over dx equals 0. So two things we got to do here. We got to factor out dy dx from this, and we got to move these elements over here. So if we do this, let's move these elements over here, and let's factor out at the same time. So we get dy over dx, and then the elements that are within it are 2y minus x, and if you FOIL it out right here, you'll get these same answers. And then if we move these over, we get y minus 3x squared. So if we divide both sides by 2y minus x in order to isolate dy dx, we just get dy over dx is equal to y minus 3x squared over 2y minus x. So let's try this next example right here. We have cotangent of y is equal to x minus y. So let's take the derivative of each side. So derivative of cotangent is negative cosecant squared of y, and then times the derivative of the inside, which is dy over dx, and then derivative of each element here, we just get 1, and we get minus dy over dx. So in order to isolate dy dx, let's get all the dy dx's on the same side. So we get dy over dx minus cosecant squared of y dy dx on this one as well is equal to 1. So now we can factor out dy dx from this. So we get dy over dx, and then we get 1 minus cosecant squared of y. And you can go ahead and FOIL this out, and you can see that it's the same answer that we have right here. So that equals 1. So if we just divide both sides by this part right here, we can get dy over dx is equal to 1 over 1 minus cosecant squared of y. And that's your answer for the second one.